Fuck.
Okay, so here we are again doing another beer review. It is, we have a title now, and then we should probably start doing that.
Whoa, bros and
Bros
brews.
and Brews.
Because we're
Yeah,
brothers.
that's right, we're brothers. Perez Brothers. So here's the review that we're doing. It's a Rogue.
We don't do too much of those. Actually,
No.
I don't think we've done any of them.
Yeah, I don't think we. And it's funny because certain Rogues are. I really like them. They're my go-to, beer sometimes. Like the Dead Guy Ale. That's great. That's a great ale. I like
Yeah.
that. They have a couple of other ales that I like to try every now and then.
Double dead guy.
Yeah, Double Dead Guy's good. I like the. Oh man, which one's that one? It has a cilantro. I forget. Mom's something. I forget what it was, but there's that one. I've had the chocolate hazelnut stout,
Yeah,
which is really good.
you've had more rogue than I have.
Yeah, and they're really good. I like them. We had the only one that let me down was the brutally bitter ale that they had because
Did we have that, or you had that?
I think we may have had it once.
Maybe.
I think we may have had it once. I think we bought a 6-pack like a long time ago.
Yeah, it must have been a long time ago.
And we tried it because it's brutally, bitter, and that's what we were expecting, and it wasn't. And it was bitter, but it wasn't brutally bitter. And it was kind of a letdown because of the title. That's pretty much it. So here it is, Irish style lager. We normally do a lot of ales here, but we're doing a lager this time. So for some people who really care about this stuff, it's a
Nice
12.
breeze.
Yeah, I know that's a nice breeze, right? It's a 12 plateau, 28 IBU, 75 AA, 9.8 alcohol content. What I really like about this is that it has all this description. So if you want to eat poultry or fish, this is the beer that would go with it. So basically what that tells me is this is a mellow beer because the way they normally pair beers or drinks with what you're eating is mellow with mellow, strong with strong. So if you have a strong, flavorful dinner, like onions and garlic and steak or whatever, like a ribeye or something, you want a strong beer that complements it. Whereas this pretty much says that it's going to be really smooth, mellow flavor with an apple crisp flavor at the end, I guess.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds really good. And I don't know if anyone knows this, but Rogue, I think, is completely organic. I forgot who told me that. Some guy told me that it's organic or vegan or something like that, so people can like drink it if that's like what they're into. And it's really clear. I'm gonna go like right about here.
Looks like a lager.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a lager. Let's see how. Just show them the color.
Wow, that's crystal clear.
Let's see how far we are. Yep. What I really
Smells a little skunky, just a little bit. It's kind of faint.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know if I don't know, maybe. It kind of does. It's really subtle though. And you can confuse that with something else though, I think. What I really like about Rogue is that they have all these really inspirational, literature on there, It's really cool. Dare, risk, dream for the Rogue and all of us. It's like, yeah,
You know what?
makes total sense. I
I,
like it.
I think I have a terrible nose. I kind of smelled something and now I can't smell it anymore.
It smells sweet.
I smell something and I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. Fuck it.
Yeah, it smells sweet. So like normally what I do when I try to capture the
This
smell,
is really good.
this collects the smell, and I usually put my hand over it, leave just a bit in my nose, and it smells good. I like it. It does smell sweet.
This is really good.
I like.
Yeah.
It's super clear too. Check that out. It's kind of hazy, a little cloudy, but I mean you can see through that shit. You can definitely see through.
Kind of almost like maybe a little bit of lemon or something. I don't taste the apple though. It's a little sweet, a little bitter,
It's smooth like a lager.
Yeah, and
It's super smooth.
it doesn't taste like apple, but I feel like the sweetness is probably because of the apple. This is a perfect summer beer.
It is. This
This
is
is-
this is super drinkable.
Yeah, this is probably like the best lager I've had. Because I mean, lagers are like Budweiser, you know, probably
What? Larry Coors or something like that.
Modelo.
Modelo. You know, it's funny because I normally don't drink too many lagers,
This is really good.
and I already have a favorite lager, which was the Skyscraper. You know, Lugnut Lager, which is not around anymore, and I don't know what's happened to them. But
It isn't?
no, they were like they went away. They said they were gonna come back, and I don't know what's happening to them. They moved from El Monte to City of Industry, but they haven't technically opened. But you should like them on Facebook. They have great beers. I really like their beers. We went to their brewery a few times.
I got fucked
Eric
up.
got fucked up at the which was funny.
Exactly.
Yeah, which was funny because people remembered him because of that. But
Yeah.
it's funny because like when I would walk in, they'd be like, "Hey, where's your brother at?" And I was like, "Oh, he's probably home or something, drinking or getting ready for work or something."
But I must say, I had been drinking before,
Yes,
so
but it was nonetheless it was funny. It makes a great story. No one was hurt. He just pretty much passed out
a lot of
on like
stories.
a chair and fell asleep with one of these, you know. And but I mean it was cool. He was still able to get up. Didn't have to carry him because I hate carrying people. You know when they're too drunk
I
and you
get
have to.
tired when I'm drunk.
I don't like that. And it's just like, no, I'm just saying that that's like when Eric drinks too much. I usually like I'm not gonna carry you. Get up, walk, and blah blah. And he does. He's good about that. But some people they're not. They're just like all lethargic and they can't control it. And I don't like doing that. I don't like taking care of those people. But because everyone over 21, you're an adult. If you drink too much to the point where you need help, that's bad. That really is bad. I try to not drink to the point where you get drunk. I try to. Okay? I try definitely. I make a conscious effort to not drink too much because I don't want to be like that. Because if something happens, I want to be all there. I want to be able to snap back into it and make rational decisions. But it doesn't always happen. I occasionally do get messed up, but I try not to. Okay? But anyways, back to the beer.
It's really good. Look at
Yeah, it's really good. I like it.
Almost done.
Yeah.
It's really good. Perfect summer beer. I think it tastes
good.
better than the Sam
the
Adams.
Sam Adams Summer Ale.
Summer
Yeah.
Ale.
It's mellower than that, but not in a bad sense where it tastes like it's watered down because it's still flavorful. But it's just like you can just
It has
drink
like
this.
I don't know. It's
you
like
could really
sweet.
drink this.
It's like perfect combination of sweet and just a little bit of bitterness. Just a little bit.
This is a good beer for people who only drink like Rolling Rock, Bud Lights, all that stuff. This is a good beer to start them off into that direction
Yeah.
that you want them to go into.
They'd probably like your like.
It's probably like
Right
this a
off
lot
the bat,
better.
too.
Yeah. Because, you know what's funny? Even though this is like what was that, 9.8 or something like that? It doesn't really taste like it.
It doesn't.
It doesn't taste like it at all.
This would.
You could probably get fucked up on this thing.
Creeper upper.
Yeah, you can get messed up on this.
If only they had 6-packs, it'd be great.
It's true. Rogue doesn't make too many 6-packs. They're usually single bottles. I don't know if it's because of the liquor store. They just don't carry them. I'm pretty sure they do make 6-packs, but I don't know if they just sell them everywhere. Because Rogue is in Oregon, I think? I think Rogue is in Oregon. I'm not sure. It's not a California
That
beer,
was
I know
really
that.
good.
Yeah, Newport, Oregon. So, Oregon, I've heard a lot of great breweries are out there towards a little more NorCal, past that, even up as far as Washington. This is really good. I like this. If they made a 6-pack of this, I would definitely buy a 6-pack. And this is
And
a party beer.
I honestly feel like if it were cheaper, it would probably outsell a lot of other beers, but obviously it's quality beer, so it's
Yeah,
got to be cheaper.
and there you go. It's about $7 for that
Yeah.
one, which it isn't really. I mean, that's kind of on the higher end. Normally, those ones
Yeah.
are about $5 or whatever. That sort of, but usually, at least for me, the general rule of thumb is that the higher the alcohol content, the more that beer is going to cost. That's usually the way it goes. Okay, very rarely. The only exception might be maybe Arrogant Bastard. Arrogant
Yeah.
Bastard you can find for like $4 or $5.
Yeah, but that's like a
$5 is,
6.7 or.
but that's getting up there though. That's like getting up there because I
Yeah.
mean
Yeah, that's true.
that's getting up there. It's like that's probably like the starting point where it's getting up there, especially if you buy the IPAs, which has more than the Arrogant Bastard does. If you buy the
That's
Stone
true.
IPA, it has more, and it's about the same price. So I mean that's the general rule, but I think Stone is a little different because they're so popular right now that the more popular they become, usually the price drops a little bit, more. Not too much more because obviously it's still a
Drops
quality
more?
beer.
Drops less.
It drops. It gets
Drops.
the price lowers a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're like finishing everything before I am now. But this is really good beer. I like it a lot.
I'll give it a 10.
Hmm. This is definitely beer that
It's really good.
I would take to a party.
You know
and
what?
share it
Like
with
I'm
people.
gonna have, for sure. I'm gonna have to remember to get this in the summer, and maybe get two, one each.
Pretty good. Or just two for yourself. That's what I do sometimes. It's funny because I'll usually buy a beer. I'll buy two of them. Oh, this one's going to be for me and Eric, and we're going to review these ones. And I'll keep them in the fridge, but I'll end up drinking them.
I never do.
And
that.
I
You know, if I am in the mood to drink, I'll buy shit beer. I'll buy. Food for Less has a really good deal with six pint cans of Miller High Life for $5. And I
Really?
feel like you'll be on a good one if you finish that whole shit. And I don't know. I just feel like I saved the good beers to the weekend.
Yeah.
Because if I bought like how you said, like 2 bottles or something, I'd be spending a lot of fucking money.
well, I don't do that all the time, but I did that, like a couple weeks ago where I was like, oh, I should, I saw these two, and I was like, we should, we've had them before, but we should do a review on them. And one of them was the Stone IPA, and that's because we went to the bar. Remember with our sister Sita, we went to the bar and we had it, and we're like, oh, this is totally different than the other ones that we had before.
Oh,
At
the Cove.
the Cove.
Yeah, that was good.
So I was like, oh yeah, I'll buy one. So I bought two of them, and I was like, we'll do this, and we'll have one to drink before and then one to drink during. And I ended up drinking both of them during the week because I just was like, yeah, fuck it, just one, whatever. And I just did the other one. I was like, you know what, we're gonna do it anyways on the weekend. I'm still gonna pay to do it anyways. So I'm like, you know what, forget it. And that's when because I'd done that twice already. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop doing that because. We usually do these in the weekends anyways. So
Yeah.
that's usually, and it's probably better for me not to buy them during the week because then I can have more money to buy the more expensive ones, and then we can just try those.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
actually don't drink during the week. Maybe once.
I-
Maybe once every 2 weeks. I'll drink because I work late, so I drink on a Wednesday or Thursday after work. But not always, especially that. I'm trying to work out too. I try not to drink. I try not to drink during the week.
well, I still drink in the week.
But at the same time, I probably drink double on the weekends.
Yeah, more than me probably.
So
yeah.
I probably.
I'm pretty consistent throughout the entire week.
Yeah, that's what I noticed is that like you may not drink as much, but you drink more often. Where I don't drink as often, but I probably make up for that on the weekends.
And it's funny because if I don't have beer, I will usually buy a bottle of like liquor and just a low
I don't
ball.
do that.
A low ball and just sip, play my video games
I don't
or
do that.
computer, and just that's me. I like that, and I like the way whiskey tastes or bourbon, bourbon or whatever, or even tequila. I'll drink that straight, and I always have it neat. I don't mix them. I don't do fucking drinks, cocktails in my house. I just pour it in a simple glass. I use my stones now that I got those stones and my freezing stones and slowly. I don't just chug that shit. I'm not trying to get shit faced. That's the thing. I don't try to get shit faced. People need to practice self control because I know that if no one was looking out for me, yeah, I would probably drink that entire bottle if I could. But you gotta have self control, and that's the first rule about being a man. You need to have some sort of self control in your own vices. So, rule to learn. So yeah, we'll probably try another one right now too. All right. So anyways,
so
so
10.
so so wait, so yeah,
It was
so
really
10,
good.
yeah, it was really 10, 9, 10. I really liked it. It's a great party beer to share with your friends. That's a good one, even though it's on the expensive side, and I've never seen a
It
six
would
pack
be
of it.
badass if you get in a
but-
keg or something.
Yeah,
Get
the keg
people
would be good.
shit-faced.
Yeah, it's really good. Pretty high in alcohol content, so you're definitely not
I
wasting
love
your
it.
money.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. So try it out.
All right.
I'll see you.
See you later.